It takes a very particular person to do this, and I think anyone who wants to make money, they're not doing this, like realistically. So if you're thinking about money and you're thinking about being able to budget for that, then fucking hats off to you. There's a particular person that thinks that way, and there's a particular person that goes head first and just does it and goes, fuck, how am I going to clean this mess up? My name's Kurtis Bosley. I'm the owner here at Banco Manly. This is the second venue, a lot smaller, a lot more refined, 100% nighttime. Looking to explore kind of that restaurant bar and what that is.
Sure. So with Coretto, your first place, you took over an existing space, but with Banco, this was a shell beforehand, was it? You put the bar in. What have you done here?
So we ripped the entire place out. We started fresh. So we didn't have wiring, we didn't have anything. If you walked in, it was a box. It was an absolutely clean slate, which is really cool.
Yeah.
With that becomes the opportunity to start to really dictate what the offering is. And you say, hey, we do this. If you want to come in and enjoy it, awesome. We didn't have the same as Coretto, which was buying an existing business, rebranding in a space that has had so many people through it. Like in the last 3 years, the space before we picked it up had 4 owners.
Right.
So each different owner has their own kind of thing, and all of a sudden everyone that walking up and down the Strand, they know that there was this experience there, that experience there. So all of a sudden this preconceived idea about what they would get in that space really dictated what we were doing. And like taking over that space, so it was $0 in my bank account. I didn't have the opportunity to not have those people coming in and at least spending money to get through that first month, second month, third month and pay some invoices.
So you ended up having to cater to what they thought the space was rather than what you thought the space was?
Yeah, and that was really difficult.
Like how ready did you feel when you started?
Oh, 100% ready.
Oh yeah?
Because I had no fucking idea what I was doing. No, it's such a genuine thing. If you understand enough about it, no fucking way would you do this. Like genuinely, it doesn't make sense on paper.
Also, why do you do it then? What's the thing?
I love it. No, genuinely though, like I have a lot of fun doing it.
Like a lot of people will open up in the CBD or just like in that inner city area. You've kind of spread your wings a bit on the beaches up in DY and now Manly. How do you think that's been different to maybe say setting up in the city? Why have you done that?
So 2 big reasons. So when you're setting up, you need to ensure that you've got people around you that can come and support. So with me, I felt a really strong base around the beaches. I've worked around the beaches, I've worked on the North Shore, and I've lived on the North Shore.
Yeah.
So by firstly setting up somewhere I'm comfortable, somewhere where I've got people that I know, that does keep you afloat.
Yeah.
Say setting up in the CBD, it's such a great opportunity because is going to be a lot of people always around. So the approach in the city is you have to be good to go from day one. Yeah. And you have to have a really good product from day one. Yeah. That's really difficult. That's something that maybe in the future I'd have the confidence to do. But by starting where I started, I had the opportunity to ease my way into it. Now I'm doing this by myself. So it was always going to be a long time for me to really get comfortable in what I was doing and how to approach it.
Yeah.
I personally don't believe I would have made it if I went straight in the city and did it because I just didn't have that experience.
How old were you when you opened Coretto?
I was 25, so just turned 25.
Yeah, right, Jesus.
Yeah. If you've got the itch to do it, you're never going to get rid of it.
Right.
Just genuinely, like if you've got the headspace of I want to do this, you will never satisfy that unless you actually do it. And realistically, if you do it and it doesn't work, maybe you take a year or 2 to claw yourself back, but there's no reason not to do it. There's no downside to doing it. Like it's just a little bit extra work on the other side. Like realistically, like you can never put yourself, as long as you frame it in a way of what you can achieve. Don't go, I'm gonna buy a pub. I'm gonna spend millions of dollars on it and none of my money, but I'm gonna have 4 partners and this is gonna set me up for life. Yeah. Don't fucking do it. Yeah. If you want to do it, find a little space, find something that can reflect you and just go all in.
Yeah.
Because on the other side of it, it's just a little bit extra work to get back. You'll never get rid of that itch unless you just do it.
Yeah. Do you find that people who are really good at what they do tend to be the ones who are the most open to helping other people?
100%, and it comes back to that old thing about a bartender. You come into a bar and all of a sudden oh, but I don't want you to see any of my recipes, so I'm gonna batch everything and I'm gonna hide all my recipes because I don't want anyone to have it. That's not hospitality. We don't work in a world that if you have the best recipe, then you're the best person in hospitality. It's not that at all. It's not a recipe that works. The recipe that works is genuinely care about someone, spend time in a space that you love and spend time doing what you really enjoy, and that will reflect back onto the guest and the person that's in the space, and they go, fuck, I had a really good experience.
Thanks for watching. This series is presented by Decaipa and is about not just surviving, but thriving through COVID. Decaipa believe in the power of a cocktail, and like us at Boothby, Decaipa believes that bartenders are the lifeblood of the industry. Now, Decaipa doesn't directly affect our editorial, but it's their support that makes videos like this one possible.